Well, I think I will depart from my script and say, let us congratulate and thank our super moderator, the coordinator of this conference, Ashwani. Thank you. Thank you very much, Ashwani. For fear of repeating myself, when I stood here before you on the creation of SAFIN, let me do what protocol requests, demands of me, or expects of me. We have now reached the end of our conference. We've had the exciting and productive 3 days. Fortunately, this conference is not going to produce a declaration. It's not going to produce an agreement on paper. Neither is it going to produce voluminous commitments, but it's going to produce a substantive outcome that will form the framework of how we move forward. So first of all, let me thank the Italian government, represented here by Vice Minister Morando, for the collaboration throughout the process of making this conference a reality. Also, especially, I must mention Minister Paduan for hosting the opening session, for his thoughtful words, and for the challenges that he gave to us in Milan at Expo 2015. As you all know, this conference was not just organized by IFAD and the government of Italy. So let me thank Brookings Institution and Warwick University in London for their invaluable help in putting the conference together. And I must thank our speakers and moderators, but in particular our super moderator who moderated the session with moderators, who contributed to make this conference a success. A special thanks to Professor Eric Maskin, who came from Boston specifically to deliver his keynote speech, warning us of the dangers of great inequality in developing countries, which he brilliantly exemplified with the expression of comparative advantages. And of course, finally, a big thank you to all participants for your active participation, for your many contributions, and for all those who have followed the conference online. As I said earlier, we at IFAD are very excited, are very proud of the prospect of the operationalization of SAFIN. And let me here pledge to you that we will indeed channel all our efforts to get it off the ground as quickly as possible. For me, the urgency is urgent because I only have exactly 9 weeks to this date. Let me renew the invitation to all of you to please join this network. You'll be hearing from us, Ashwani has guaranteed that, shortly on the next steps and concrete ways in which you and your respective organizations and institutions can be part of it. Let me also thank my colleagues, all my colleagues at IFAD, for their exemplary efforts and hard work at making this conference such a success. It's a demonstration of how we work at IFAD. Interdivisional, interdepartmental collaboration. From those who organized the speakers, those who wired the speakers, to our interpreters behind the screen, behind the glass windows, or whatever you call it, glass something. To the people downstairs, well, upstairs in the kitchen, the back offices and the front offices, administration, corporate services, program management department, SKD, of course, Ashwani and Paul, and of course, my colleagues in the President's and Vice President's office, everyone at IFAD. Did I miss any department? Got to be sure I didn't. For those of you who came from afar, from other countries, we really wish you, as we say in my country, Johnny Messes. But for those of you who are here in Rome, I'm sure we'll see you very soon. In no less than 3 weeks? I thought it was 2 weeks, actually. 2 weeks and a half. And of course, for those who are coming for the Indigenous Peoples Forum, we will see you at the end of next week. So from IFAD and all of us here, thank you for coming, and please come back again. Thank you.